NBA Finals Game 3 last night, where the Dallas Mavericks fought a good fight against the Boston Celtics. And really, what turned out to be Kyrie Irving's first sighting in the NBA Finals. Did the change of scenery help the Dallas Mavericks? Because at this
Yes.
point, I'm still looking at an 0-3 deficit.
I'm still looking at an 0-3 deficit, but I do believe that the change of scenery did help them, especially if it gave the boost that Kyrie needed to perhaps help the Mavs seal a win in game 4. So, yes, I think they needed it. At the end of the day, I still don't know if it's enough. I still don't think it's enough because with Luca fouling out on a in a finals game, I mean, like in a playoff game, the NBA Finals at that, that was something that I was not anticipating happening. But see, Luca on defense is questionable, and so here we go with you know, the bad move at the wrong time for him to get fouled out. It was just I don't know. I'm hoping that now that they understand what it feels like to play in their arena, because the Dallas Mavericks fans were on fire, if I may add. So hopefully by game 4, they will still have that energy and they can at least secure a win on game 4. At least. So we'll see.
Well, closeout games are the most difficult to win, right? In game 4 in
Yeah.
Dallas, there's a good possibility that they will win. But if you think about last night's game, it was all good until the third quarter, right?
I
They were
know.
like neck and neck with the Boston Celtics. And then that third quarter came, they were outscored 35-19, got the lead all the way up to 21 points, the Celtics did, only for the Dallas Mavericks to come back in the fourth quarter and try to make it a game. But when Luca fouled out, as you mentioned, with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter, I knew it was a done deal. Kyrie
Hmm.
Irving's body language appeared to be, hey, everything's okay. I got it. But he didn't have it. He
No,
didn't
he
have it.
haven't.
Even though him and Luca scored 62 points combined, the problem was you got 61 points from Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum. It canceled it out completely.
Exactly. It canceled it out completely. And then when you add on Boston's defense, and you don't know, I'm gonna tell you what sealed the game for me. I don't necessarily know if it was a Lucas foul out, but when Derek White hit that three, I said the game is over. In the fourth quarter, I don't remember how many minutes it was until the end of regulation, but when he hit that final three, Derek White, I said, "Oh, the game is over." That right there sealed the game for Boston. That one for me. That was it for me. I said, "Dang, that Derek White and that Drew Holiday, you are not
Mhm.
ready for them. You're not ready for them.
I, I
They come
love
out
them
of
together.
nowhere. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. The game changers. Yes, we wanted to be Jason Tatum, and I'm so glad Jason Tatum finally had that game in this series. Finally, right? Jalen Brown, he's been that guy all playoff long, so I'm cool with that. But what you cannot account for, and who is hard to account for, is when Derek White and Drew Holiday do their craftiness on the floor. And I think that is the game changer for the Boston Celtics. Those two right there. Just my
I
opinion.
have to agree. Yeah, no, absolutely. Because you don't know who's going to do it. And they get you on both sides of the ball. The defense for
Right.
me is their highlight. I don't care what they do on the offensive end. It's the defensive masterclass they put on game after game. And it's so cool because Jason Tatum said post game, he was like, look, I am so happy we got Drew Holiday. I don't know how they allow us to get him, but
Oh,
all our defense starts with him. And you don't want to be the
absolutely.
weak link on our defense. I said, I got it. See, they play
I
with
got it.
pride, defensive pride.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah.
I do.
It's different. It is a different defensive strategy, different defensive plan that they have with Drew Holiday on their roster. I have to 100% agree with you on that. I understand what Marcus Smart brought because Marcus Smart won Defensive Player of the Year as a Boston Celtic. Don't get me wrong, I get that. But something about Drew Holiday is different. That defense
Yeah.
is unmatched. And if you even remotely get him ready on offense, give him a little push on offense. He got that too. Like it's so stealth like. It's like you just don't know where he coming from. If you even like from home on my couch, I'm watching the game, and the next thing I know, Drew Holiday's at the basket. Like where he come from? Oh, next thing I know, he's doing a defensive stop. What? How'd that happen? I mean, it's just like because you watching Derek White, you watching Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown can give you a little. I mean, it's just so much going on. And you know what? Although Uncle Al is the oldest, when I tell you he is doing it, let me just give him a moment of shine. Here your flowers, Uncle Al. What is going on with the way you are moving the ball? Boston, hands down, they're the better team. They are the better team.
Yes. Since you're in the mood to give out flowers, I think we need to honor Coach Joe Mazzulla as
Come
well.
on, coach. Yes.
Yes. He appeared to be under control,
Yes.
no emotional outbursts, and the team followed his lead. But you know what, though? I still want a little bit of fire from him. Maybe we'll see it in
No.
game 4.
No, what
I
he
just
gives me
need a
is
little
just
bit
what
more.
it's just what this Boston Celtics team need. I love the fact I feel like this particular series at this time for me he's under the Ime Udoka thing because that was me at first. Well, you benefited from what Ime Udoka put together. I didn't feel that way last night. I felt like that was his for me. So yeah,
Okay.
finally
Okay.
for me, I'm like, okay, whatever Ime Udoka put together and started. Yes, he did kind of reap the benefits of that, especially from a defensive perspective. Don't get me wrong, but now I feel like now this is his team that he's orchestrated because now the players appear to be cohesive and he's right along with that. So for me, last night's game was like, oh no, you the man, Coach Mazzulla. You're doing that. So yeah, no, it's just been absolutely amazing. And I am not even mad since we've given our little flowers and stuff. I'm gonna give a daisy to Pritchard. Thank you. That energy that he brings off the bench. No, I'm just saying, right? Yes, the Boston Celtics were missing Porzingis, and I do believe they need him. He would have benefited the Boston Celtics even further. They may not have been in such of a deficit at the top of the game had Porzingis been in the game. But that team has played without him for such a long time that they just kind of got it together anyway. So
Yes.
yeah, and
Speaking
even though the
speaking of
Dallas,
Porzingis, oh, go
oh,
ahead.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go, no, please
Oh,
go.
I'm sorry. Speaking of Porzingis, this is a guy who has not contributed much. How do you think he
Mm-mm.
feels right now? They are one game away from hanging their 18th banner, getting the NBA trophy, his first, Jalen and Jason's first. How do you think he's feeling right now? Because I saw him on
Fine.
the bench.
I think he feels like he contributed. Let me tell you though, let's not forget about his performance in Game One. That Game One performance kick-started for me what the Boston Celtics have been able to accomplish so far in this finals appearance. So no, although he may not have a lot of time in this finals run, he did start the time. He was a part of the start. And for me, I'm okay with that. I would rather you do that than for you to do what Iguodala did with the Warriors in the last few minutes. See that.
Ah,
That's what I don't
right.
want you to do that. Right? Come on. So if we're talking about how you contribute, no, don't contribute in garbage time. He contributed in time in a time at the start of the series that really helped propel the Boston Celtics to where they are today. So for me, he's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him getting his ring if they happen to win. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, after game 1, Jaylen Brown told the team, don't get cute. It's just one game. But
Don't
I
get cute.
still will get
It's just one game. Don't get cute.
I will, yeah, but okay. It's just 3 games. The series is not over.
It's not
Although
over.
nobody has ever came back from a 3-0 deficit, let's not get cute, Boston Celtics. There's still a game to be played in Dallas,
Let's
and I think
mm-hmm,
they might win it.
mm-hmm.
I think
Let's not
Dallas
get
might win game
cute.
4.
Let's not get cute because we don't want to be the team that somebody came back from a 0-3 deficit. We don't want to be the team to do it. Nobody's ever done it. Let us not be the one. Don't get cute. And
Mm-hmm.
even if Dallas Mavericks were to win Game 4, which just from I don't know, I don't want Luka to go out in the sweep. I don't want that for him. I mean, I don't think he's going. I don't think the Dallas Mavericks going to win this series. I don't want them to go out in the sweep. So hopefully they can at least secure a win in Game 4. But this is a telltale, and we'll talk about it in a future video. You guys should stay tuned. What the Dallas Mavericks need to do next, because if they don't get more people on their roster, and if they don't figure out how to get some additional role players, I don't know what they're going to do in the future. So we'll talk about that, of course. But yeah, Kyrie and Luka will have to step up, but I still contend they need a third person to do more. They need somebody else to do more. And I don't know who that's going to be.
Yeah, they did get some production from Derek Lively. I was like, yes, this is the Derek
Yeah.
Lively I have
Yeah,
been
but he's a
waiting to see.
rookie. He's a
Yes.
rookie, right? Come on. He is surpassing my expectations as a rookie. In this big stage with these bright lights, he was amazing last night. But some of them other people been on the in the league for a minute, y'all. Come on. This
Mm-hmm.
may be your first
Yeah.
finals appearance, but I'm gonna need a little bit more. Somebody else needs to do it. Maybe because of their personnel on the Dallas Mavericks, they need two other people to do something because maybe one is not enough. Because right now, the Boston Celtics got about six. So, you know, and if Porzingis joins in, it's about seven. So I'm gonna need two other people from Dallas Mavericks to give me over 20 points. Because the 62
Mm,
that is the 62, I think that Kyrie and Luca put together, it's not enough.
yeah.
It's just not enough.
No, it's not.
Not
And
enough.
that's exactly what Jaylen Brown said post game. He was like, you know what? Kyrie played amazing, but it just wasn't
Yeah.
enough. I was like, oh my God. If that's not,
Oh,
dude, if that's not shade, I don't know what is. That's complete
oh,
shade
he
by
didn't have to do
Jaylen
that. See,
Brown.
then it's that right there that's gonna have y'all looking sour face in game four. Don't do that. Worry about your team.
Uh, Worry about your team because just last season, if I'm not mistaken, didn't the Boston Celtics come back from an 0-3 deficit to force a game seven?
Yes,
So it can
it can
happen.
happen.
And game
It
seven is
can happen.
anybody's game. So let's not get cute,
So
Boston.
let's not get cute, Jalen, with your phrase. Don't do that. That's my new phrase for the rest of the year. Let's not get cute. Because life, I mean, and this is basketball, but I'm gonna take y'all back to life a little bit. Don't get cute because your life is going, you feeling really good right now because life will life you. And you'll be like, what just happened? So yeah, live one day, one moment at a time. As you're planning for the future, Boston Celtics, you're planning for game four. Don't forget that you're still in the fight. Because health is on your side. Health is on your side. Health is on the side. So let's just keep it up.